Hi guys, mko fiti? How are you doing today? Mimi niko poa, niko fiti. Nimesema leo nikuje hapa tuongee kidogo. I want us to have a small conversation. And the reason I thought maybe let me come and talk to you guys is because I've realized I'm probably not alone hapa in whatever it is that I'm about to talk to you about. So I have always been a very anxious person. Very anxious. Anxiety ni kitu inanisumbuanga sana. And the meaning is if I was told to define what anxiety is that constant state of worry. Like of worry, of nervousness, of being very unease, and that is me. I think 70 of my time I am always in that state. So nikikwambia anxiety ni kitu inanisumbuanga, ni ukweli. Juu nimekaa hivi nikafikiria maisha yangu nikaona Judy, this is a problem. And I think I finally made a decision last year to sort of try and figure out what are the triggers, what are the causes, what are the reasons for my anxiety. And I have a book that I write. So I have been noting down the different things that when they happen, they make me feel anxious. So if this thing happens, it makes me feel like this. If this thing happens, it makes me feel like this. And there are some things on that list that are much bigger, meaning things that are out of my control, that I would probably just need to figure out a way to, deal with them. Or maybe talk to someone like a therapist who can help me. But then I've also discovered that on that list, there are things that are very much within my control, things that I can work on and actually, eliminate or rather minimize levels of anxiety that are triggered by that particular thing. And one of those things is my mobile phones. Not mobile phone, my mobile phones. Guys, I operate 3 phones. Simu tatu hivi. I have my line, my personal my personal line. Then niko na simu ya Judy Creatives na niko na simu ya Mkurugenzi. Actually Mkurugenzi ako na simu mbili, but I have since delegated at least one of those lines to somebody else. So I got to a point, and this is how I came to realize and understand that these phones are one of the main reasons, not main reasons, but part of the reason for my anxiety. So inafika mahali simu inalia, simu ikilia, the very initial feeling is of panic. Hata bila kuangalia nani amepiga, sijui nani amepiga, but my first feeling inakuanga panic. Na heart rate inaenda juu, na naanza kusikia nikana natetemeka. Nikaona hapa kuna kitu. Kwa nini simu inalia? Simu zinalia zinaanza kunifanya ni feel hivyo. Nika realize it's because the fact that I operate 3 phones. The fact that I operate 3 phones, it means at any particular point, or rather few minutes in my daily routine, I am on the phone. Like I am either talking to someone who's calling me, and sometimes is in my simu yangu pia, my personal line imekuwa pia ni line ya biashara. There's someone who's calling me, there's someone who's calling for Judy Creatives, sometimes there's someone who's calling for Mkurugenzi. So every little minute niko kwa simu. Alafu sikuwa nimeset, sina boundaries, like because of me and my personality and the person I am sort of a workaholic. A workaholic, yes, that's the word. So I am in a constant state of wanting to solve vitu. Like there's this problem, Judy, ya kazi solve. Judy, like I'm in a constant state of working. I don't slow down. I need to start slowing down. And because of hiyo, even when someone is calling at 10 p.m, I'll still pick up. Mtu atapiga simu 6:30 in the morning, I'll still want to pick up. Na sasa juu hiyo, mimi na simu zinakuwa mahali penye nalala, simu zinakuanga hapo. So nikakaa hivi nikarealize, what? I need to have boundaries. I need to start setting boundaries for myself. Now for people and how I relate with, when it comes to work, how I relate with people and how I want to proceed going forward, as in how I want to operate going forward. And this is what I've been doing, I think, the last 2 weeks. And I think ile hit kabisa ya mwisho hivi was last week, or is it last week, part 1? We went out of town for like 3 days. And 2 of the 3 days, I was working. I'm supposed to be on holiday. And the reason why we actually went out of town and decided to take a break was because nilikuwa nimechoka. My mind was, nilikuwa na feel I'm handling so much. There's so many things happening. Nimechoka. I need a break. Then I go on this break. And 2 of the 3 days, I am working constantly. I'm always on the call. Like, niko tu hapo nafanya kazi. But then that's when I decided, you know what? No. this thing has to change. As in, I need to find a balance. And I think I have sort of found a balance now. So I have set a few rules for myself and for anybody else mwenye atanipigia GS wa kazi. So for myself, actually, and for work, and even for my friends and family. So past 5 p.m, if you call me and it is a work call, I just politely ask you to call me the following day in the morning from 9. Na si 7. No, don't call me at 7 in the morning. From 9 a.m, call me, we will talk. And as in, tutaongea stories za kazi. So call past 5 p.m, I don't pick up. Nitakwambia tu tuongee the following day. So sasa at least najua sasa nafunga kazi. So hakuna kushika simu za saa 4 za usiku na saa 2 za usiku za kazi. Hiyo tunafunga. So kazi nimeanza kufunga 5 p.m, nafunga kazi. Haya. Then for my friends and family, ata wao, by the way. So for my friends and family, by the way, if you have anything to tell me, please, you have until 7:30, saa 2 usiku. Kwa sababu after hapo naeka simu airplane mode. So after 8 p.m, by the way, I am sitaongea. Na if I need kuongea, by the way, nitakutext. Like I won't pick up phone calls. Hata za marafiki. I know, but it is the only way. By then nimerealize this is because it is working so far. Na nimejipata, by the way, I am actually a bit relieved. Like na feel a bit of relief from the fact that I sort of now have a way, I've found a balance when it comes to at least stories za simu na anxiety yangu. And then something else is that when I go on holiday now going forward, Judy, there's something called diverting calls and delegating. So that is also something I'm trying. This is a nimelan kufanya. So if it is my day off, I will divert calls to other. I'm delegating, so na divert to other people when you wanaweza sort whatever it is that needs sorting when I am not available. So guys, what am I trying to say? Nasikia nimeongea sana. What I'm trying to say is that I know most of us suffer from anxiety. And for me, anxiety, I feel like it comes into, there are things that are beyond me. There are things that are very beyond my control. There are things that are very much within my control. For example, your story ya simu. Hiyo nimerealize I can very easily, it's something I can control. Kuna zingine by the way in my list, as I said, there are things I can't. Ni vitu hata na need kuongelesha mtu ndiye niambie like how to go about